People, DG, I'm back again. What was I going to say? Arsenal 3, Valencia 1. We might as well review the player performances. Now, it was a good turnaround. I wouldn't say fantastic turnaround. It was a good turnaround because I feel there's a lot of positives for us to take in this game. We also didn't start the game the best. We were quite fortunate with the second goal, maybe even the third, not through our own luck because it was a good finish and good bit of play, but it's poor defending. It was a good turnaround. Our backs were against the wall. We're quick to say when these players ain't got fight, ain't got this, ain't got that. I felt Valencia kind of blitzed us in a period and it looked like we could sink or swim. And we've sank many times in previous weeks, but we turned it around. Again, I'm not going to say fantastic performance purely because I don't feel it was the most fantastic game. I feel there's positives and negatives from both sides to take. So we might as well review the player ratings. Now, I'm going to start with Cech. I'm going to give Cech an 8. I don't feel the goal he conceded was his fault. I felt any test he was really given, he made some big saves and he did what he needed to do. You look, no, I would have personally started Leno. I get the sentiment. I get Cech's a model professional, and no disrespect to Cech, but at the end of the day, top four is gone. We were we was 180 minutes from being in the final. Obviously, it's about 90. Well, it is 90 minutes plus added on time in the second leg. Now, I would have played Cech and Torreira in it. End of the day, Cech justified his selection. There was one bit where he spilled the ball. I got a bit scared, but I feel Cech gets an 8. I feel Koscielny bossed it today, man. He put his body on the line. He did it all, man. He really did it all. So I'm not even... If you watch the game, you saw what Koscielny was on. Koscielny, and it remains to be seen if he can do this another season, but he definitely proved me wrong. You lot saw my vid where I said I believe in this guy. He's been a loyal serviceman. I pray to God I'm wrong, and my prayers have been answered because I am wrong. But I did feel he was past it, or we couldn't. When I say rely, I mean in the summer, 38 games. Is Koscielny going to be fit? Is he going to be out? I didn't feel you could necessarily say that. Maybe he saw my vid. Maybe he saw the questions asked for him, and that helped him with his hunger because he's been playing superbly. To be fair, whatever he's done previously is irrelevant. Today he was superb, so he's a 9 out of 10. Mustafi, I'll give Mustafi a 6. I feel he did all right. Do you know what? Probably could get a 7. I feel apart from his part, I wouldn't even say his part because Maitland-Niles lost his man, and 3 men in Mustafi, Lacazette, and I can't remember the other guy, allowed the Valencia man to win the header, so it's poor collectively. But I'm going to give Mustafi a 6. I feel he was all right. He weren't poor today in my opinion. Going to give Maitland-Niles a 6 as well. I feel Maitland-Niles had a very tough start to the game. Like I said, I wouldn't say he's individually at fault for the goal, for the goal we conceded, but he lost his man and he shows no willingness to kind of get it back. In the first minute, he showed a cool head, really, when 2 men were bearing on him on the edge of our goal line, of our area, to kind of Cruyff turn or chop it or whatever he did. But I felt his passing at times was quite sloppy, but after that tough period, he grew into the game. So yeah, he gets a 6. Who else is there? Kohler gets a 6. I thought he was quite poor, but grew into the game. Obviously got an assist as well. Maybe could get a bonus. But you know, it's a 6, but he got an assist, so I'll give him a bonus point of a 7. I give Xhaka a 7. I felt Xhaka started very terrible. I feel the midfield, the pivots particular, not the Ozil in my opinion, but the pivot, they started very slow and they were very wasteful, sloppy, and very poor on their recovery. But I felt after Valencia scored, we grew into the game, and I'll be fair, I know people are quick to jump on Xhaka, but I felt Xhaka's, after that, his ball distribution, in particular, his delivery from crosses or set pieces went up a level. I feel Xhaka, for that reason, he deserves a 7. He was on course in the first 10, in my opinion, to get a 4. He's now got a 7. Not the best of games from Guendouzi. You lot know I'm a big defender of Guendouzi. I'm a big fan of his. I was chatting about him before he came to Arsenal. Didn't feel he should have started today for similar reasons as I've said with Leno and Cech, but purely because Torreira's the only one that puts a foot in or can put a foot in. I felt Guendouzi, he was a candidate to get subbed at half time, and I really feel quite wasteful with the ball. He'd win a tackle which was quite good and then distribute it poorly. I just don't feel he was at it today. He's still a young man. I'm still Guendouzi FC, but today he probably gets a 5. I give Ozil a 7. He's up there top 2 in our team. I'm so sure he made the most tackles in this game. He obviously got it going for the first. Terrific play. I feel he worked his socks off today in my opinion. Probably fell off a bit in the second half, but I feel he deserves a 7. I feel Socrates, I'm going to give him a 7, 6 plus a bonus point for a better second half. And I feel he's always good, Socrates, to a degree. So he gets a 7. Lacazette gets a 9 like Koscielny. I would have given him a 10 if he bagged the hat-trick, but he missed one sitter. away from his goals. Obviously, it was a bit of luck with the second. The first was some good play from us. He should have had a hat trick, but away from his goals, he was working, defending, just working for the team, man. So the way I look at it, excluding his goals, it's a 9 out of 10 performance. Do you know what? I probably should give him a 10 on that regards, to be fair, but I'm gonna stick with a 9. Aubameyang had a good game. I felt he was very poor in the first opening stages. The ball weren't sticking. He was doing silly flicks and they weren't going to anywhere, and it was allowing the team to really attack us. But I felt after that, I felt throughout the whole game, excluding that, he worked his socks off. He chased dead balls. He got counter attacks going. He ran the ball into dead ends. He chased people. He deserved his goal. He ran his socks off. Should have had a goal in the first half. Made a mess of the volley, but he deserved his goal. It was a tight goal to score in the dying embers of the game. I felt our strikers, Unai gambled big starting our 2 strikers today purely because it's a 2-legged tie. If we found ourselves 2-3 down, obviously 2 strikers on the pitch, but who do you bring off the bench to a degree? Obviously, I think Nketiah was on the bench, but you get the point. But I feel the strikers really worked hard today. Between Koscielny, Aubameyang and Lacazette, special mentions to Ozil, Xhaka for his improvements. They're the men I'm looking at today, really, and I'm like, hats off to you, man. I felt everybody grew into the game after a sloppy start. But on that regards, like I said, people, that's the player ratings. Arsenal 3, Valencia 1. I'm out.